Welcome to another live stream watch along reaction. Tonight, we're watching and reacting to this afternoon Toronto FC versus Chicago Fire FC, MLS 2025, Week 4, the fourth match of the season for Toronto and their home opener. They're finally playing at home at BMO Field for the first time in 2025. The Reds are back home. They are finally home. You love to see it. Starting 11s are as follows. For Toronto in goal, we got Sean Johnson. The back five, Cozy Thompson, Nixon Gomes, Zane Monlouis, Kevin Long, Tyrese Spicer. Midfield 4, Jonathan Osorio, Federico Bernardeschi, Alonzo Coelho, Matty Longstaff, and Ola Brynhildsen up top. For Chicago Fire, we got Chris Brady in goal. Back four, Jonathan Dean, Sam Rogers, Jack Elliott, Andrew Gutman, Mauricio Pineda, Sergio Orregel, and Brian Gutierrez, the midfield 3. And the front 3, Jonathan Bamba, Hugo Kuipers, and Philip up top, the front 3. So, should be interesting. I feel like Toronto is at least slightly. They chose to play this game at 1:30 in the afternoon, Central, 2:30 Eastern. That's why I'm so early. That's why I'm so early. I don't like it either. I don't like it either, okay? I don't really like these earlier games either, so do that what you will, but I'm still here. Think I'm going to miss them? You're crazy, but I don't like it. As he should. If you arrive late, you should be dropped. I don't see the problem with it. Yep. I don't want to see him play. You'd be like, but is the team better? I mean, I think it's better without him. They may not, well, jury's out, I guess, but I feel like he's a cancer. I feel like at this point he's a cancer. If they play him, it just makes the vibes worse. I'd rather have a trash team with good vibes than just a little bit less trash team with horrible vibes. Because let's be honest, he ain't changing much. If that's what you're saying. He's still, we know what he is. We know what he is at this point. It ain't changing much. The team's still, if they're trash, they're still going to be trash. It's like, If the team's trash, they're going to be trash. Pretty much, but that's what happens when you say, oh, we have 3 European offers for you, so you can go back to Europe. You're like, nah, I'd rather just sit out the rest of my deal. Not enough. If you cut me, you still got to pay me. And if you want a DP slot, you have to pay me all my money. You have to pay me all my money. Which I don't know if you want to do that. I mean, he's smart. He's smart. He doesn't have to get hurt, get early retire, and still get a bag for a year and a half. You know, he's kind of smart. I won't lie. But that's why you play him with the 2s. See, you do play him, just not with the main team. If the 2s start winning because he's there and he actually plays, good. If he wants to quit because he's playing with the 2s, good. If he gets hurt 2 weeks in because he's made of glass, well, he's sitting on his ass anyway, but at least he tried. But no, they won't play him with the 2s, which is funny because Robin Fraser was known when he was with Colorado. When that first year of MLS Next Pro happened, he played his big players with the 2s when there was international breaks and such. If they didn't go on international duty. So There's no cap rules at MLS Next Pro, or at least there used to not be. I'm not sure. I think the rules haven't changed. But okay. Please don't tell me you bet on Montreal, because I don't want to. Because I'm not going to root for that for you. Hell no. Who do you think wins today, Red Bull or Orlando? Red Bull. Red Bull by a goal. Red Bull by a goal. Red Bull by a goal. I still think Red Bull's the better team than Orlando. I just think you played a really trash Toronto team. And you still got bodied by Philly. But Philly's actually good, turns out. Did you keep tabs on the Tornadoes? In the South, yes. Well, around here as well. I'm good. Raleigh got hammered. I'm good. As you can tell, I'm good. Because I'm on here. Last night was crazy, though. I won't front. Mississippi is getting hammered as we speak. Of course. Alabama will get hammered a little bit later today. Maybe I'll watch some of that coverage after this is over, but before this, I was watching a little bit of the coverage. Still half of Mississippi to go, but we'll see what happens. See what happens. I will say moderate risk was good call. Here we go. Pretty well the same formation as last week for TFC. Didn't do anything for him offensively. More like 38. But yeah, about 140 kickoff should happen. Well, Red Bulls did play better when he was the interim coach. The first year with St. Louis went well. I don't know if that was the system or... And then Philly, it's going well. Unexpectedly. And I guess nobody would have expected St. Louis to do what they did. So, interesting. Here we go. Starting 11s. For Toronto, Sean Johnson. Nixon Gomes, Kevin Long, Zane Monlouis, Cozy Thompson. Midfield 3, Jonathan Osorio, Matty Longstaff, Alonzo Coelho. Tyrese Spicer, DeAndre Kerr, Federico Bernardeschi, the forwards. 4-3-3. Oh, no. Bryn Hilton must have got scratched in practice or warm up. Oh, no. Oh, no. No, Fat Mob says Chris Brady in goal, Gutman, Elliott, Rogers, Dean for Chicago. Please tell me that was an Apple TV screw up. Gutierrez, Pineda, or Regal. Bamba, Kuipers, Phillip for Chicago. Please tell me that was a Apple TV screw up. Please tell me. Please tell me Apple TV screwed that up. But they didn't even leave him on the bench, so I'm not so sure. Hold on. I'm going to look. Just keeps getting worse. Jonathan Osorio, the player to watch for TFC. I don't hear anything. Yeah, I don't see anything about Ola Brynhildsen, Apple TV. Let's see. They show the full walkout. Oso, Sean. Oh, nope. Yeah, yep. Toronto's going full Toronto. I'm not sure. Rip Estadio Azteca. I'm still calling it that. I ain't calling it its new name. Hell no. We're going to find out. TFC lose today. The season's already 100% done. A win is mandatory. I would agree with that. There's going to be a very hard climb at worst or at best. It's going to be a very hard climb at best if they don't win today. I agree. So. And your mom was on SmackDown last night. Sadly, couldn't watch it. But I saw he was on there because I saw the pictures of the taping. Like, people posted it after they taped the show. So, I knew that he showed up, which is cool. Game's about to start. Let's see if it's changed on FOTMob. Brynhildsen's still there on FOTMob. So I don't know what the hell. Maybe it was Apple TV being Apple TV. All right. Saludos. Tigres. Bueno, en la Conca Campeones, Guido Pizarro. Phenomenal. Director técnico. Yeah. Here we go. Here we go. Ola's injured. Lovely. Oh, he's injured. Okay. So he is. They brought him along slowly just for him to get injured right before the home opener, of course. Chicago wearing their light blue jerseys. Alan Chapman's the referee tonight. That's even worse. Hey. We can't win, can we? Kerr better step up. Edvin Jurasevich. Yep, it is DeAndre. Edvin Jurasevich, the VAR referee. Yep, DeAndre Kerr is starting at one. He is. Brynhildsen is hurt. Love the statue. On the drum, too. Nice. Here we go. Toronto wearing their new home kits. Also love that it's perched on the drum. Good job there. That might be the best thing about BMO Field this year. TFC's not careful. Oso to kick off or not. The good thing for TFC is Berhalter's the other coach. Yeah, exactly. And Chicago's Chicago. Doesn't matter how good people think they'll be, they'll still suck. Yeah, sounds familiar, actually. And we're off. Had a knock pregame warm-up, of course. And that'll be a throw-in for DFC. North End looks a little bit different. I'm guessing that's because of the renovations. Over the top. I think North End's scoreboard is a temporary scoreboard, isn't it? At least that's what it looks like now. It's not the same one it used to be. UC is the champs of the CONCACAF champions. Ooh. Right now, it's got to be Miami or America. I think they're the favorites right now. Miami or America. No, it was the same guy. Elias just shaved. Same guy. Don't get kayfabed. Cozy Thompson plays it on. I'm still calling it Red Bull Arena. But I still call it Sky Dome and Air Canada Center. I don't call it Scotiabank Arena, and I don't call it Rogers Center. So do that what you will. Nixon Gomes. Interesting. Best you get is Raul Ruiz Diaz. That's the best you'll get. Probably. Are you enjoying Chad Gable's new lucha gimmick? No, I'm not. Not really. Like, this is exactly what Vince would have done. No, I think I like Damian, I like Drew, but they both deserve better. Tyrese Spicer going forward. Come on, Tyrese. Tyrese Spicer. Well, yeah. Oh, yeah. The World Heavyweight Championship. Yeah. Yeah, doesn't sound too bad. Playing forward. Cross in. Saved by Brady. Bernadeschi goes down the box, but that's not even a foul. 3 minutes. Oso. It's out for a throw for Chicago. So far, solid. So far, solid. Could be better. Could be worse. So far, solid. Oh. Coelho. It's a Toronto game, not Chelsea. Wait for the Conference League. Over the top. Maybe if there was something worth showing up on time for, they'd show up on time. Spicer, I thought they showed up on time pretty well back during the good days. So, also, traffic in Toronto is hell. Or you could just take the GO train, which might be the smarter idea when it comes to BMO. Oso, Longstaff. I'll take. Duly noted, Rio. Duly noted. Duly noted. Playing Ford. Six minutes. Oh, nice pass. Oh, nice. Okay. They do look solid. They look solid. Last time live, Nashville. Nashville 2021 in Nashville. It was the last time I was there. It was a Nashville game in 2021 on the road at Nissan Stadium. Nashville's a beautiful city as well. Shot blocked. Well, okay, yeah, true. Haven't taken a trip to a different big city since. Went down to Mississippi in 22. Not a big city. Went to Knoxville, Sevierville in 23, and then we did nothing last year, and we're doing nothing this year. So, seven minutes in. But I will say, the Smoky Mountains are beautiful. So if you ever want to stay in the Smoky Mountains, like Sevierville, Knoxville, Gatlinburg, do it. It's beautiful. Staying in the cabins around Gatlinburg and Sevierville, it's awesome. It's awesome. It's beautiful. So, I think it's awesome. If I was rich enough and I could have like a vacation home, honestly, it would probably be a cabin in the Smoky Mountains. Forget the Snowbird Floridian Cross in, cleared. Forget Florida. Forget Dauphin Island and Alabama. Forget all that. Good run, but cleared away. I prefer. Here's a corner for Chicago. Chicago's really that was their first big chance of the game, really. So far, was what ended up being this corner. Man, I'd be pissed if this goes against Toronto. Long ball, shot over the bar by Gutman. Yeah, Andrew Gutman. That was a 1. Thought it looked like he had a 25 on, then a 1, whatever. I was like, had to be Gutman, but I'm like, it looked like a 25, not a 15, so I goal kick for Sean Johnson. Here comes Chicago. Sean Johnson comes out to claim. Good. TFC, the biggest soccer city I ever went to, was split. The Hajduk logo is always inside. Painted on walls. Cars, walls, concrete, mural, potato chips, cigarettes, windows of stores, tattoos, boots, shirt, or boats, shirts. Yeah, I'd love to go to Croatia. Nice. Osorio plays on. Osorio plays it wide. Bernadeschi crosses in. Header, DeAndre Kerr. Goal! 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 Toronto FC! DeAndre Kerr. Did he just do the you can't see me? Did he just goal for Toronto, DeAndre Kerr? Might have just hit the you can't see me while he was at it. Let's go. A header, and it's a goal. 11th minute, 1-0, Toronto FC. Cross in, onside, boom. And that's no foul, too, so let's not look at that. Boom. Boom. DeAndre want to make a point. He wants to make a point. I don't blame him. Let's go, DeAndre. His first goal of the season. He always finds a way. Beauty header by DeAndre Kerr. And we were worried. We were worried. He loves scoring against Chicago because I think he scored a good bit against Chicago. Swear to God if they're checking this. Oh, Lord. Or maybe it's just the Jonathan Dean injury, but I don't think that was a foul. I don't think that was a foul. I hope it's just because they're checking on him. I don't think that was a foul. I think that was just incidental. I may be wrong. But DeAndre was onside. Bernadeschi talking to Monlouis. I hope to God we don't get. I have a bad feeling about this. Could be an injury. Could be they're looking at it. Could be both. I hope Jonathan Dean's okay. Talented player. Talented younger player on the Chicago Fire. Had a really good season last year. Well, he's not that young. He's 27, but he really broke out last year, Jonathan Dean. Yeah, that's incidental. That's incidental. It has to be a concussion. Has to be. But it looks like the goal will stand. He got caught up. I wouldn't say caught up, but he got clipped on the header. I don't see how that really could cause a concussion, but so incidental. I'm surprised it did, but looks to me it was. I guess better safe than sorry. But it is a goal. 1-0 Toronto, 14 minutes. There's going to be like 3 minutes of stoppage time. And speaking of, I don't know, but speaking of Portland, on Sunday, we will be live for the Portland-LA Galaxy game. Foul, free kick for Chicago. Hit his head on the grass. I bet that hurt. Yeah, it's probably still damn near frozen. Maybe the grass is still a little bit frozen over there, probably. It wouldn't shock me. It wouldn't shock me. The pitch isn't perfect at all, as early season BMO Field is. As early season BMO Field is, the pitch is certainly not perfect. Less than perfect, as it normally is. Good build-up play from TFC on that goal. Maybe there's some to hope for. Maybe there's still some to hope for. Maybe they're starting to get it. Maybe they're starting to get it. They have underground heating. Well, I would hope so. I would hope so. I still don't understand how the pitch is so horrible the first time they play there. Like the first 1 or 2 times they play there every year. And then when we get to like October, November. It's like the hybrid didn't even work. People were like, oh, this hybrid pitch is a good idea. It's going to fix all our problems. Like after they like sand pitted the field against Independiente, remember that game? And then they went to freaking hybrid pitch. It's like, it's going to fix all our problems. I'm like, and it's been 6 years and it hasn't. It's been 6 years and it hasn't. It's Chicago. Well, they're supposed to be better because Greg Berhalter. Yeah, they're going to make the sub. Barroso is on for Dean. But Greg Berhalter's supposed to make them better. But then again, every time they say Chicago's supposed to be better, they suck anyway. So you're right. You're right. Chicago can never get out of Groundhog Day. It's like, in December, oh, we hired a new manager. We're supposed to be good. They end up sucking for a year. They suck again for another half year or longer. They fire the manager and bring back Frank Klopas and actually play a little bit better. Then they hire another manager and suck again, but they still don't make the playoffs. So you know what? You got a point. You have a point. Like ever since Chicago was in the early days of MLS and that 1 year in 2017, they've been trash. So you got a point. Like that 1 year, Chicago's 1-0-1 when allowing the first goal this season. They did come back. Yes, last week. They did come back last week. So, you know what? You do have a point. It may just be Chicago, but Toronto deserves a little bit more hope. Hey, build on it. See, yeah, it may just be Chicago, but you got to build on it. When Chicago makes playoffs means too many teams are making it. Well, they haven't made the playoffs since 2017. So, and that was only 6 teams, by the way. Like, Chicago was second in... Hold on. They were second in the East for a long time in 2017. They were like chasing down Toronto for the Supporter Shield for the bulk of that season. Let's not forget. But that was just 2017. Maybe that year was just crazy. Maybe that's why we won. Maybe that's why Toronto won. Maybe the shit teams were top of the... Well, it's the home opener. It better be good attendance. And you know what? Yeah, 1:30. 2:30 Eastern's a little bit crazy. I will say that. But the opponent, it's the home opener. The attendance should honestly be better. But that could just be Toronto traffic being an absolute joke. As per. This is Toronto's home opener. They played their first 3 games away. Yeah. This is Toronto's home opener. They played their first 3 games away. This is the first game they played at home this year. It could be Montreal. It could be worse. Montreal, shit, they ain't playing at home. Let's see how many games away Montreal's going to have in a row. Hold on. Let's see. How many away in a row have they had? They had Atlanta away, Minnesota away, Vancouver away, DC away, Nashville away, Chicago away, Columbus away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 away before they play a home game. It could be worse. We could be Montreal. We only have the Canadian teams. It takes a little bit longer for them to go home, except Vancouver because they have BC place. They can play at home whenever they want. Vancouver's a little bit more temperate anyway. I didn't say it couldn't snow. I just said it's a little bit more temperate. And they also have an indoor stadium. So, Toronto, Montreal, for some reason, has it worse. They have 7 away games. 7 away games. They have 7 away games before they play. No. If you're saying play fall to spring, no. It's not the schedule. Don't get me started. The schedule's not the reason the league is behind. The reason the league's behind is the salary cap's not gone. We didn't play at home until today. They never start the season at home, if that's what you mean, because the season starts in late February. Maybe back when it started back in March. I'm trying to think. Recently, they never start the season at home. No. It takes a couple of games. Montreal, unless they had the big O, well, they still never really started the season at home. How we doing, Connor? Monterey wins 1-0. They're honestly, it's a battle of mid. What do you want me to say? That's exactly what he should do. Don Garber should go up here and say, everybody spend money or you suck. Exactly. It's not the schedule. We could get good... The MLS gets good players without the schedule being fall to spring. Okay? It's not the schedule. I know that maybe Miami wants it to be fall spring because, oh, we're in Miami and you care about us the most. And the LAs and such. But anybody who, like, do you want to kill off half the league, Don? You dumbass. 22nd minute. I guess he does. As long as Miami's around, he'll have a 1-team league. He doesn't care. Cross in. Shot! Out for a goal kick. It's not the schedule. Exactly. Besides, CONMEBOL, they go from January to December. Most CONMEBOL leagues go from January to December. Brazil, Argentina, the Libertadores. True. Oh, but the game's on TSN today, if you didn't know. Oh, by the way, this game's on TSN today, if you didn't know. Goes down. No free kick? Are you kidding me? Oh, it's Alan Chapman. Okay, yeah, I get it. I get it. Alan Chapman won't call. Playing forward. TFC looks damn good today. I won't even lie. Cross in. Nobody's there. You're a Boca fan also. Nice. Yeah, Mike Seidel went to Fox Weather last year. Weather Channel laid him off before the hurricane season last year. He went to Fox Weather. I sometimes watch Fox Weather coverage if Mike Seidel's out there because I still like Mike Seidel. Especially if it's like a hurricane that Jim Cantore, well, ain't hurricane, but like an early season tropical storm that Jim Cantore doesn't go out in because let's be honest, I don't know if you've noticed, but like the early season tropical storms that are like weak and like form close to the coast, if it's not that strong, Jim Cantore don't go out into it anymore. They save him for the big ones. He is getting older. So I understand that. It's better to have him at least for the big ones than not. But Mike Seidel on Fox Weather, he goes out into everything. So, hey, if Jim doesn't pop up into a tropical storm, I'll watch the Fox Weather coverage. At this point, I mean, I like Reynolds Wolff, but Mike Bettis don't go out into the field anymore. Jim Cantore sometimes goes out into the field. Seidel's on Fox Weather. Stephanie Abrams, it's more likely if it's a bigger storm. If it's a smaller storm, it's really just Felicia Combs, Jackie Jarris. I don't really care. I don't really like anybody else on Fox Weather, but Mike Seidel's out there, so I could care less about any of the rest on Fox Weather, but Mike Seidel's out there, so but I understand why Mike Bettis doesn't go out to the field anymore. I understand. Like it was El Reno when he got flipped when his car got flipped while they were chasing it in El Reno by the tornado. I understand why he doesn't go out into the field anymore. Mike Bettis, I understand. I understand why, but I don't know if I'd want to go back out into the field after that. Like, Mike Bettis has been through some heavy stuff out in the field. Like, Joplin. He was in Joplin after Joplin happened, which, that's heavy. He got flipped by the tornado during the El Reno storm. I totally understand it. Header. Yeah. Playing forward. Cross. Cleared. Shot. Off the post. Oh, Toronto got lucky there. Yeah, I got YouTube TV, and they have also on like Pluto and Tubi. Oh, that's awesome. I actually have to watch that. Maybe if there's another early game. Post for man of the match so far. Well, what about DeAndre Kerr? How about both? That was like Chicago's second biggest chance. Come on. It's not like they're playing that well. Famous last words. Hashtag famous last words. Now TFC are looking gassed. Of course they do. Come on, DeAndre. Make the run. Come on, DeAndre. Cross and blocked. He gets the ball back, though. Ooh. And, yeah. No. Chris Brady's not good enough. I don't even know if I should say yet or should just say completely. I don't know. Yeah, LA Galaxy versus Portland at 3:45 Central is the game I'm gonna be covering tomorrow. So, okay, I see why you want the European schedule for MLS now. I could see why. At least you're watching our league. At least you're watching our league instead of shitting on it. So, wait, Messi fan? Just a hunch. But hey, at least you're watching the league. It's not even off season yet for the European League, so you actually like the league. I respect that. Oh, that should be a free kick the other way. What? Shot, goal! It's a goal for Chicago! And a banger from Andrew Gutman. After the questionable advantage played. Goal for Chicago, 1-1. Andrew Gutman takes a long shot, leads to a goal. They need to look at the build-up there. I don't like, Gutman just scored a screamer. Yep. 29th minute, of course. Of course, out of nowhere, of course. I don't know. I think there needs to be a check on the build-up. There needs to be a check on the build-up. Happy birthday, Blitzo. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if that should stand. Check the build-up. Because I don't know. I feel like that should have been pulled back for a free kick. I don't know. I think Bamba may have fouled Bernadeschi. And then Gutman took, I don't know. And they've kicked off already, so that looked like a foul to me. And they're going to give it to Andrew. They didn't even check it. It is Andrew Gutman goal. Great. Prediction for the Columbus-San Diego game. Columbus wins. That's my prediction. 2-1. It is a goal. Bad call. '30th minute. Yay. 1-1. We can't win, can we? They hate us. Really? You ain't even going to look at it. Like, that was pretty quick. They restarted play pretty quickly. That is true. But they were. That is true. But I still feel like he got fouled, though. I still feel like he got fouled. And they really restarted that pretty quickly. I say we have. At least equal. I say we have. So 32nd minute. I don't think this game should be 1-1. But then again, I guess that's a give back for the post. Shoot. Well, you already told me, but shoot. Nice. How we doing? Good. Goal kick here for Sean Johnson. I guess maybe the Gutman goal is the give back for the post, I guess, in the end. TFC needs some possession. Yep. Chicago scored 11 goals in the first half of matches last season, fewest in the MLS. '33rd minute. Man, I can't believe they even looked at it. Yep. I agree with that. Because they thought, hey, let's keep the 1-0. And that's exactly what happens. But maybe this will open them up a little bit more. You have to win this game. A draw ain't even worth it. You have to win this game. Oh, but that's a foul. But that's a foul. But that's a foul. Okay. See, yeah, here we go. Alan Chapman. That's a foul. That's a foul. Bullshit. That's a foul, but not the first, but not the goal. The kick through Bernadeschi's leg leading to the goal. Bullshit. Like, the sad part is if we draw 1-1, we got screwed. If we lose, maybe we should have drawn 1-1. 34th minute. Referee pendejo. Oh, the Blue Jays opening Friday home game is on Apple TV instead of Sportsnet. Which, I mean, I don't mind that, but I have Apple TV. Yep, Friday night against the Orioles. Now, opening day is on Sportsnet. The second game is on Apple TV. Blocked. Vlad leaves at the end of the year. Yeah, but if they win, doesn't matter. If they win, great. If they don't, bad. But the bad part is if they don't win and contend, Gomis, and he just, damn it. 36 minute. Going forward to Chicago. It's going to roll out for a goal kick. Good. Good. 36 minute. Playing forwards Toronto. And they give it away. Free kick. Oh, so that's a foul too. He knows he screwed up. Now Chapman knows he screwed up. Because he's just calling. Now he's calling more fouls. He knows he screwed up. So you know you screwed up, but they don't check it, eh? That's out for a throw-in. Lord have mercy. Throw-in for TFC. 37th minute. Oso. Bernadeschi. TFC gets it back. Cozy plays it back. 1-1, 38th minute. Well, 37th. It's way closer to 37th, 38. But Long plays it forward. Monlouis playing forward. Oso doesn't get there. Cozy. Longstaff over the top. Spicer will not get there. Goal kick for Brady. Playing forward. Playing forward. It's out for a 38th minute. TFC has an interim coach. He has to earn a spot. So far, not yet. How we doing? Goal kick. And they played exactly where they were pressing. Oh, my God. Luckily, no bad problems, but that was very stupid and not enough room for Kerr to get there. "39th minute. Throw in for TFC. 39th minute of 45. Brought down. That's out for a throw. "40th minute. 5 minutes. I haven't listened to them. I've seen them be put out. I haven't listened to them. It's better than production music, but 40th minute. Playing forward. Chicago has slightly more possession. As Toronto chose to defend a 1-0 lead instead of be down the middle. Honestly, you try to cut the game off, but if you want to defend it, I guess. Coelho loses the ball. A free kick for Chicago. And Chicago gets a free kick at the top of the box. It's better than letting them get through, I guess. Oh, so when you kick through the back of somebody's leg, it is a foul. Okay. But not when they're on the build-up for a goal. Got it. So when they're in just outside the 18-yard box, it's a foul. But when they're building up in midfield for a goal, it's not. Okay, got it. Yeah, I feel like it's going to be a long year. You know what? You're probably right. Not just because we suck, but also because it seems like the luck's not going our way. It's both. Maybe you make your own luck, but I feel like this year we suck and everything's not going our way. Last year, a lot of things went our way. We still sucked. 2023, nothing went our way. We sucked, but we truly sucked. This year is going to be more like, I'd say 22 or 21. We do suck, but I think it's exacerbated by the fact nothing's going to go our way. We've needed to work on that for years. Shot saved by Sean Johnson. Low, but it's saved. Cross. Pick it up. Just let Sean pick it up. Yeah, I mean, when you lose your best player, yeah, it's going to be a long year. Happy for Sophia, but I'm happy for her. But you lost your best player. But you lost your best player. Well, Thursday's the semifinals, but hey, at least Canada plays. That's good. I don't think I'll get much happiness out of Toronto this year except for that DC draw. Spicer cuts him off. Sean! What the hell? Barassa. Oh! And Toronto's down. Hugo Kuipers pops it in. Oh my God. No. This team's cooked. No, this team's cooked. No, this team's cooked. 4 games in. Thank God. At least I know this team is shit. You know, screw it. Call the Pirate. Screw it. Call the Pirate. Fraser ain't gonna do shit. Call the Pirate. Call the Pirate. Fraser ain't gonna do shit. And Sean Johnson got nutmegged. This is worse than a DC game. Yeah, Sean's washed. Put in Gavrin. Put in Gavrin. It's over. It's over. It's over. 4 games in. It's over. Wait. Well, I still got to watch 30 more. This is bullshit. Well, 31 more. This is bullshit. But Hugo Kuipers, goal, 45th minute. This is why you call the Pirate. Instead of calling a freaking Patsy. But what do I know? Why you call the Pirate instead of calling a Patsy? All Robin Fraser is a patsy. He's a patsy. 5 minutes of stoppage time. He's a patsy. Because they thought, oh, Greg Vanney. You know what? I like Robin Fraser, good guy, but the man's patsy. Forty-fifth minute. Let's see what they say. They're checking it. So you check this, but not the foul. You check this, but not the foul. 2-1 Orlando. I don't even know what I'm looking at. I don't even know. Starwell got complacent, lose momentum. Looks like it will be a goal. Yep, it's a goal. It should. Honestly, I don't even know what they were looking at. 1-2. Handball. We suck. I want to launch this damn thing. I woke up at 12 for this. Shit, I should have just slept. I didn't see no handball. Besides, you better wake your asses up in the second half. I don't care. This team needs a hero. And Fraser ain't no damn hero. He's a Vanny Patsy. Here's the bad thing about that. Greg Vanney ain't special. He was lucky. Vanney is better than anybody. I was up a little bit later because of the storms. But my sleep schedule's screwed anyway. Either way, 5 minutes of stoppage time. Ball crossed in. Headed away. Here's the thing. It'd be good to hire a Greg Vanney Patsy if he was actually any good. Greg Vanney was not a good manager. I don't care. He's good because of Javinko and freaking Ricky Poosh. You know who made him? Sebastian Javinko and Ricky Poosh. That's who made him. How could you be that lucky? Sebastian Javinko made Greg Vanney, and then he got another one in Ricky Poosh. He ain't that special. He's only better because he won. Maybe that's why he left. He knew this team was dead. He was like, might as well go to LA where I played. Vasquez. True. We need a number 10. Screw a center mid boss. I mean, I think Coelho could be that guy, but we need a number 10. Oso's washed as all hell. Of course, there are pieces around Giovinco that were awesome. Josie, Urlioso, and such. Pozuelo wasn't bad either. I think he played longer. I think he played longer under other managers than it was half and half. But Ricky Puig, Paintsel, Peck, Joveljic. I legit don't think if the coach is good enough, that doesn't matter. Michael Bradley started off well for him. Yeah. I never really was a fan of Michael. And then Kevin Long's hurt. But I like Lazar, so that's fine. That's fine. Lazar Stefanovic coming on. I'm about to crash out. I'm about to crash out. I'm about to crash out. Exactly. See, that's also the problem with the academy. You know, you want to get me going, get me going. Get me going. Yeah, the TFC2 team, they don't give a shit about winning. They've only made the playoffs once. And ironically enough, guess who was on that team? Alonso Coelho and Paul Rothrock. One guy we let go to Seattle for no reason, and one guy that I have a lot of faith in. Huh. Yeah, okay. Yeah, Paul Rothrock. Yeah, Toronto let him go. You know how good he is? I saw that back when he was on TFC2. I said it back in 2021. He was that good. But no. I know he's from Seattle. I don't give a shit. They let him go. Nobody else saw how good he was? I bet Paul Rothrock would have done better than Lorenzo. But no. And then Alonso Coelho, thank God you didn't get rid of him. You're lucky you're shit, because if you weren't, he'd probably be in Spain by now. And I wish he was. He doesn't deserve this. Alonso doesn't deserve this. Alonso doesn't deserve this. He's better than this whole damn team. He should be in Spain right now. He should be playing for Spain right now. That's how good that kid is. I wish they let him go. I'm glad they didn't, because he's like he's the one positive player I don't know about positive. Like actual talent, him and Monlouis and Bernadeschi when he tries. Halftime. I like Monlouis too. But, see, they miss 1-2. See, this team misses out. They let their best players go, young players. They let them walk. They don't give a shit if TFC2 wins because it's not about winning, right? See, that's the part of the problem with the academy. That's part of the problem. You get rid of your best young players, whether you trade them off the main roster or let them walk, and you leave the shit ones. Bad idea. Cozy Thompson, he ain't that good. He went to Europe and he came back. Jaden Nelson, perfect example. Now Jaden Nelson, guess what? He actually gets a chance at Vancouver. And he lights the Timbers on fire. Toronto doesn't give Jaden Nelson a chance except for a couple of times. And it's not even in his preferred position. I don't think him going to Europe saved him. Like, Jaden Nelson was supposed to be this great young player, right? Toronto killed his momentum, let him go to Europe, Rosenborg, and then by the time he got sent back to Canada, he went to Vancouver. The same team that's starting to dominate Canada. I'm actually afraid they'll go to the Champions Cup final. I said one damn thing. I'm not even mad about Seattle anymore beating us to the punch. I just want to be the first Canadian team to win the Champions Cup because we should have been. Oh, and yeah, the scouting, horrible. You have so many League One Ontario Academy clubs around you. Scout them. Hell, some of those clubs produce better players than the TFC Academy. But no, since they were in Toronto, since they came out of the womb, since they weren't TFC, since they came out of the womb, you don't want them. That's not how you go. You poach the best players from around the province. Oh, Bobby won't. Here's the bad part about that. Bobby owns Sigma. Bobby created that. So he takes all the players from there to play on Forge. Sigma's basically Forge's academy. He was smart. He started Sigma, then Forge happened. And they win. See, that's how you do it. See, Sigma, perfect. Larea came through there, by the way. Laren. Sigma might be the best academy in Ontario. And nobody... And now that Forge has a team, and now that Forge is there, you can't scout it anymore. But even before that, it was still the best academy in Ontario. Bobby Smirniotis is him. I don't care. Just because he's won the CPL. That man's him. See, I wasn't excited. It's like before, like during the offseason, I'm like, I really want it to be Bobby Smirniotis if you're going to go domestic. And not. If you ain't going to call the Pirate, you're going to go domestic. I want it to be Bobby because I know that man, I trust Bobby. I trust Bobby Smirniotis. That man knows how to develop talent, coach a team. He's got it all. Bobby's got it all. I don't give a crap that he just coached Forge. That man almost won the CONCACAF League with that team in year 3. Bobby's good enough. I don't care. And it's not just Forge. The man built Sigma. It was the best academy in Toronto, in Ontario, before Forge ever was a thing. So don't tell me, oh, but he's only done it in the CPL and the CONCACAF Central American Cup, pretty much, league, but pretty much. Okay. Oh, by the way, he beat Toronto last year. First leg. But he still beat him. He beat Montreal. I don't know. Seems to me if he can beat our rivals and beat us, maybe he should be coaching at MLS, right? Probably better than Robin Fraser. But I don't know. I'm surprised. Bobby would be amazing, but they refuse to give him the offer, instead settling for hand-me-downs. Because you don't want to go Europe. You don't want Bobby. You won't go for people who actually save the team. You go for hand-me-downs. Whether it's MLS's hand-me-downs or Greg Vanney's hand-me-downs. But hey, at least this time you went for Greg Vanney's hand-me-downs. Well, it didn't work, but at least this time you went for the guy who actually won you a trophy. That's the smart. See, this time, the one decision they made that was smart, at least we thought on paper, was it was Greg Vanney's hand-me-down, not the league's. Which I guess it was both, actually. Because he coached for Colorado. And it's over. It's over half full. But win. Well, that means I'll take a short break. I'll be back for the stats. And I'll crash out later even more. Well, shit. If you're going to send me a super chat, you know what? Go Chicago. We're probably going to lose. Who am I kidding? We're already probably going to lose anyway. I won't mind a Toronto. I'll still crash out, but I won't mind a Toronto loss if I get a super chat. Ugh. Yeah, because he's washed up. Yep. Oh, don't even remind me. Oh, God. I didn't even want to think about that. Holy. Stats and a half, 46% possession to 54% possession, 3 shots to 9, 1 shot on goal to 3. Yep, because this team gave up as soon as they scored. 185, 85% possession, 22, 88% possession, 4 fouls to 5, 0 corners to 1, 3 shots to 9, 1 shot on goal to 3, 217 pass to 254, 85% pass accuracy to 88. We have 11 throws to 13, 2 offside to 0, 0 yellow cards to 0, 0 red cards to 0, 1 to 2 at the half. Yeah, this team scored. Sat back, tried to hold on to the lead, gave up the lead, and then stupidly gave up a second goal. Yeah, no, they've absolutely thrown this game away. Led after 11 minutes, threw away the game in, 25, 30? Pretty much. There you go. I don't know, but you know what? At this point, play Gavrin. Play Luka. Play Luka. Sean's washed. Play Luka. I had a feeling Sean was starting to probably have been good to move on anyway. I like Luka. I think he's good. Yeah, Oso's washed. He's done. Especially as a number 10. Like, you should not be playing the number 10. We need an actual number 10. Whether that be Asadi, Rafa Mata Nunez, just bring back Pozuelo. We need a number 10. So, do that what you will. Do that what you will. Oso's washed out, but I've said that, for about a year and a half, 2 years now? He's washed up. He's been washed up since the head injury. Yeah. Luca Urdiso be better than Sean. Yep. Man, we're losing to Greg Berhalter. I didn't even need to be. Yep. Second half. TFC, you better work your ass off. I don't even care at this point. Step up. Step up. Step up or I'm crashing out. I don't care. You made me wake up this early to watch this game. I'm crashing out. Besides, if we lose, the season's over already. 1.4 games and you lose your home opener to Chicago. Yeah, I'm crashing out. Hell, even a draw, I'm still probably crashing out. Greg Berhalter. Greg Berhalter. That's who you lose to. Greg Berhalter. Chicago might actually, I don't know about Chicago actually being good. I'm not sure. What I do know is Toronto is ass. But what changed? Oh, right, nothing except the guy on the touchline. Nothing. And a striker who got hurt after 2 games. And, hey, at least Zane Monlouis really good. Oh, and Insigne is stuck in a press box. Rightfully so. Who am I kidding? Can't believe I haven't dealt with Insigne yet. Well, his ass didn't want to go back to Europe, and there was three offers for him. So let me let this play out. If we go down 3-1, I might just, I don't know. Oh no, this one's gonna be a good one. It's gonna be a good one. Call the Pirate. Call the Pirate. I know. Oh. The Pirate knows the answers. That's for sure. Saved by Sean Johnson. The Pirate knows the answers. Well, I don't think that's the problem. I love Seba. And I'm glad he's in the front office. I think if they let him play, here's the funny part. If he didn't totally retire, I think he'd still outplay some of these players. That's a sad thing. That's a sad truth. If they signed Giovinco to a minimum deal, if he was like, you know what, screw this, I'm coming back, he'd probably still outplay some of these guys. And I wouldn't mind it. You know what? No. Like, if Giovinco unretired because he's so pissed off at seeing these guys play, which I'm sure he is, I'm sure that thought's been kicking around his head, knowing Seba. You know what? I wouldn't mind it. He'd still outplay some of these guys. I didn't say he'd outplay Bernadeschi, but he'd play well with him. See, I'd take an old-ass Javinko playing the number 10 over Oso. Seba would still outplay Oso. Exactly. Exactly. And I'm sure that's kicking around the back of his mind. I actually wouldn't be shocked if Seba was like, you know what? Let me unretire. Let me unretire. For minimum. Let me unretire. I'll play. I wouldn't be surprised if that's kicking around his head. I wouldn't be surprised, knowing he's in the front office. He probably wants to play for Toronto anyway. Maybe that's why he came back to the front office. Maybe. I don't know. But I'm sure he could still do it. Still better at the number 10 than Oso. Dear God. He's still, by the way, if you watch the TST last year that he played with Girault, they were on the same team. Actually, funnily enough, they both still have it. Seba still has it. Like, they both played on Quick Goal FC. I think it was with Jimmy Conrad as well. But at the TST, I watched it because, of course, Girault and Seba were playing on the same team. Of course, I watched them play. They still have it. They still have it. They both do. I mean, TST, and by the way, the players at that tournament aren't slouches. I mean, that's a pretty solid tournament. If you watch the TST $1 million tournament, yeah, maybe some retired players, but they're no slouches. Like, it's competitive down there. Like, it's actually a really interesting tournament if you watch. But Seba, as far as I can tell, he still has it. It didn't look any different. Maybe a touch slower, but I feel like he's like Messi anyway. I feel like he's more methodical anyway than physical. It was always that way. But, and Girault still has it, and he's damn near 50. Shit, I'd give Girault a run out too. I mean, that's how sad this team is. Seba, at least he's still within competitive age. Girault is like, he's damn near 50. Hold on. And he's still cooked, guys. Let's see. 46. Yeah, that's damn near 50. Yeah, 46, that's damn near 50. 46, Girault. And he's still cooked, guys. He could probably still outplay some of these guys, too. You know what? Maybe I shouldn't say call the pirate. Maybe the answer is let these guys flounder and let them all get shot out of a cannon. Maybe that is the answer. I don't know. I think I know the answers on how to rebuild this team on the fly and make them win. But honestly, the true answer might just be shoot them all out of a cannon after they finish last on 1 point. I'm sure they'll pick up more points. How many? 5? It ain't going to be many. You know what? Yeah, let Robin Fraser flounder. Forget that. Good. Maybe we should have signed him. Another Croatian player we missed. You know what? If I was the manager, I'd certainly set up some scouting in Croatia. I don't know. Sounds to me like that's a really good bulldog country. Or a really good country of bulldog players to scout from. Nobody's really tapped that yet. Nobody's really gone to that well yet. younger, tough players from Croatia. Yeah, if I was a manager, yeah, I think that's actually, yeah, scout Croatia. And it's also a country where guys are probably looking for a better life. Well, I guess everybody's looking for a better life, but I'm sure if they got a big break through the MLS, they wouldn't mind. Let's put it like that. So, respectfully, but still. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I think that's a good ROI opportunity. Scouting through Croatia. Yeah, that's a good idea. Whether it is a older player who's at least good in the Croatian league or a younger player who has a lot of potential. Yeah, you know what? Yeah. Sounds like a good ROI opportunity to me. Cross in. Besides, they're also bulldogs. They're also tough. They embody the spirit of salty dogs, pirates, bulldogs, renegade by sticks. They embody that. Yeah, no. They embody that. Yeah, I like that. Yeah. I'm surprised they haven't. Yeah. Couldn't hurt. I did too, but they would have got killed. I did too, but you know what? Maybe it's a good thing we didn't make it for this year because we would have got killed. Hell, probably would have got killed by a freaking Central American team. So you know what? See how better next year is. If we actually make it, we probably get killed. Is it worth it? Is it worth it if you're only getting... Is it worth it when you're only there for 2 games and get killed by somebody you shouldn't? You know what? Maybe we're better off. Maybe we're better off letting Vancouver do what they do. Maybe we are better off. See, what was the last time they qualified? 2021. We beat Leon and lost to Cruz Azul. We haven't been back since. We lost the 2021 Canadian Championship the later that year. We lost the 2022 Canadian Championship in the final. Got knocked out in the first round by Montreal in 23. Lost the final on penalties to Vancouver last year. We've been out of the James Cup for 4 years. April 30th. Yeah, we might go out in the first round again. Oh, yeah, we might go out in the first round again. Good news is Montreal don't look that good either. The bad news is where we suck. Montreal is just... We actually suck. Montreal, I think, has played some tough teams. We actually play some... What I saw is shit teams / actually shit teams. Well, okay, we also played Cincinnati, but we actually played well last week defensively. We just couldn't do anything offensively. Oh, yeah, we're playing Red Bull, aren't we? Yep. Oh, yeah, Richie's injured anyway, so... Well, actually, no, maybe we'll be better without Oso. Yeah, that's the problem. We used to be right there, and then we fell off so hard. And maybe Vanny was papering over the cracks for a couple of years, which I think he was, but I still don't think that's all him. But once that team started falling apart, LA Galaxy gave him an offer. He walked away. I think Ollie Curtis pushed him out too, and Bill Manning. Bill wanted to create the team in his own image, whether he thought they were going to be good or not. Oh, damn. The Cardinals beat the Jays in preseason. Shit. Yeah. I would agree with that. Cross in. Two Red Bulls Orlando. Oh, there you go. Still on track for the 1-goal Red Bull win. Should have put money on it. Damn. Yeah, I agree with that. But this team isn't smart. Ball, corner kick for Toronto. Cross in. Shot. Headed away. Gomes rushing for it. Loses it, but Coelho gets onto it. Another cross. Brady punches it. And Bernadeschi doesn't get there. Damn it. Good for them. I agree. Probably. I think Forge would do fine. Yeah. I mean, if they don't call the Pirate, yeah, that's probably the next time we'll be there. We probably won't be back till 2050 if they don't call the Pirate. So, yeah. This team needs a hero. That's just the facts. 59th minute. Allowed multiple goals in all 4 matches this season, Toronto. Can't win that way. Huh, interesting. Yeah, that's the good news about April 30th. We're both trash. I think we're actually worse. Sadly, I think Toronto's actually worse. I think Montreal's played some really good teams. This was the seat cushion game back in 2007. How things changed. That was actually a good Chicago. Now we're both bad, but Chicago's better. How are you going to lose to Greg Berhalter? Longstaff, cross, Brady catches it. At least he took a shot. '60th minute. Playing forward. Bernadeschi. Gutman gets it clear. That's out for a goal kick. Yeah, because he's so much better than the rest of these guys. Go figure. It's the same story as last year for sure. Part of 2022. I don't know about 23, but that's same story at least as part of last year. Marin Hale Selassie coming on for Philip. Well, Philip's coming off. Glasgow's on for Philip. Bernadeschi needs Petkovic. I agree. Haile Selassie is on for Bamba. Uh, 62nd minute. He's been carrying the attack the whole. See, at least Bernadeschi tries. That's the positive. And a one-on-one for Kuipers and wide. I can't believe he missed that, but I won't complain. I won't complain. Kuipers missed a one-on-one. Honestly, I mean, I knew Bernadeschi was good. I think he was very underrated at Juventus, but I think there was a possibility that was. I always kind of felt there was a possibility. I just didn't think it would happen like this. Like I thought, in the possibility I thought it would happen, it would be because Insigne was so watched over that Bernadeschi was left open, and you just can't do that. It's not exactly how it went down. Playing forward, Spicer. And you know what? I'll also say Tyrese Spicer, I have a lot of hope for. I think Tyrese Spicer is an amazing player. I have a lot of hope for him. I like Tyrese. Sabal's in the CONCACAF Caribbean Cup 2026. Sure you're not saying that wrong? Did they? You sure you didn't mean 2025? They'll probably be in it anyway. Who cares? Oh yeah, Sabal's probably going to be in this year's anyway. Who cares? Even if it was benefiting for next year. Sabal. I mean, come on. The question is, who's the other one going to be? Pantoja or Molka? Right. Cozy Thompson. I mean, Toronto's pushing. That's the positive. It doesn't matter when your team is ass, but they're pushing. Longstaff, Coelho. Good. CD Olympia. Olympia is the best, most amount of cups. CD Olympia. I think they're the biggest team in Central America, even though they're falling off a little bit. They've fallen off a little bit. Alajuelense's got some time to catch up. Saprissa, I don't think so. I think it's Olympia. Yeah. I think it's them. I don't know if I should trust them this year, though. We'll see. 66 minute. Bub. Playing forward, Chicago. Playing forward. Miami right now. Biggest North American club. Well, technically that would be Club America because Mexico's North America. Historically, it's Club America. I hate to admit it, but it's true. And honestly, 3 straight titles. But if you're just talking about USA, Canada, yeah, I mean, I guess Miami. Galaxy historically, but Miami because Don Garber is astroturfing the hell out of them. But why wouldn't he? At the detriment of the rest of the league because he thinks, hey, if we ride Messi, like a bull, our league's going to get popular. No, it won't. You have to give people a reason to stay once he leaves, and you haven't done that. I'll leave it alone. I'll leave the crashing out for Toronto. Playing forward Kerr. And DeAndre went to the wing. Interesting. There's Spicer. I was like, whoa. DeAndre went to the wing? I was like, oh, he was trailing. Let's think about positions. Bernadeschi. Go. And shot wide. At least he shot. Biggest club in Canada, Vancouver. Well, yeah, Vancouver. I want to say Forge, but that'd be kind of biased. Vancouver. Forge is probably second, though. '69th minute. Playing forward. And here comes Chicago down the wing. Cross block. They're playing Sabal's unbeaten Copa. 5-game winning streak during the playoffs. It's not Boca anymore. I can tell you that much. See, the Brazilian league's so competitive, though. I mean, historically, it's got to be River or Boca. Actually, right now, though, see the bad part. Header! And it's a third goal. Hugo Kuipers with a header. Oh, God. On the doorstep, and Charles like, hey, offside. Hey, hit me. Yeah, no, I don't care. Just get destroyed. I mean, he ran into the net. Well, damn. We suck. I think that was an Olympico anyway. Forget the Kuipers part of it. That was an Olympico anyway. That was going in anyway. We got Olympico. Forget that. That was going in anyway. I think that was an Olympico anyway. Yep. That was an Olympico. Oh, now they're bringing on Corbianu. Boca Juniors and River Plate. Historically, yeah, but right now they're both honestly trash. Well, No, he did head it in. He did head it in. He did head it in. Hugo Kuipers. Hey, you already got one. Checking goal for a possible foul. But he did head it in. So even if there is a foul, it will be taken away. It's not an Olympico. Spell check, Peñarol. Yeah, they're solid. I don't care if we lose by 1 or freaking lose by 5. I'm still crashing out. Even if we draw, I'm not damn sure. I'm not damn sure. I'm not damn sure. Let's see the call. No goal. No goal. No goal. It's still 1-2. We're lucky. There was a foul on the play. Goal kick for Toronto. No goal. 1-2. Poor call by the ref. I mean, at least it gives us some life. Okay, yeah, poor call, but we should have got they should have taken one away earlier. They should have taken one away for Chicago earlier. So you know what? That's a give back call. It may not be the goal they should have taken away, but it's something. Arguably, yeah, I didn't see the handball on the first one from Kuipers, but the Gutman goal, the foul before, should have taken that away. So it still should be 2-1. But at least they took one away. It shouldn't be 3-1. That would have been, at least there was a give back call. Is it poor? Maybe, but we got screwed earlier anyway. So it's actually the score that it's supposed to be now. Technically, it's the score that's supposed to be now. So it might just be goal difference that picks who gets first pick overall. Spicer is off for Corbianu. I don't know if that's a good idea. Coelho's off for Flores. Honestly, if we gut the team, like if Toronto gutted the team and only left Coelho, Spicer, and Monlouis, I wouldn't be mad about it. Screw it. Gut it. Like if they gut the team, and we'll keep Lazar. Lazar's talented. At least keep him on the bench. Saved by Sean Johnson. Like, seriously, you know what? Yeah, if Toronto gutted the team and only kept Spicer, Monlouis, Coelho, and Stefanovic, I'd be happy. Like, I'm fine with that. 77th minute. Toronto needs a Krama Fief. I don't know why, but I feel like if we got a guy like a Krama Fief, it would be totally a bust. Like, You have to pay him too much and it'd be a bust. I don't trust the Qatari league. Sorry. He's good at the Gold Cup. Actually, hold on. He was good at the Gold Cup the 2 times he was there. Okay, maybe he would be fine. I don't know. But playing forward. Out for a goal kick. Delfines del Este. Top of the standings, Copa. They're playing against Atletico San Cristobal. 0-0. Define Delfines del Este. 3 wins, 1 draw, 0 loss, 10 points. That's pretty good. 77th minute. Would Ola have made any difference? No. Who knows? Maybe he doesn't even score that header. Honestly, and besides, if they scored and then just chose to sit back again, what difference does... They haven't really got the ball forward. They've pressed in the second half. They haven't really got the ball forward. I don't think he changes much. That's the sad part. He hasn't shown me much to be like, hey, he might change much. Bernadeschi plays it over to Corbianu. Corbianu chips over. Headed away by Gutman. Cleared. I don't know. And Davy Flores. Okay, that was foolish. Yeah, that's why he left to coach a team in Thailand. And that's why BJ Callahan's a freaking cult hero now. I won't lie, that's kind of crazy. 78th minute. Playing forward. '79th minute. Toronto are in trouble. You don't have to tell me twice. Austin lead 1-0 over LAFC. Playing forward and saved by Brady. Best thing that could happen is we draw. And even then, I don't like that. Etienne Jr. and Simmer Mancic are about to come on for TFC. Think LAFC loses? I don't. Austin's not bad. I could see Austin holding on. But I can also see LAFC coming back. I say it's 50-50. I mean, LAFC definitely only kicked some team's ass once. That's a free kick, yep. That Columbus first leg. They've still won a couple of games, but... DeAndre Kurzov for Derek Etienne Jr. Longstaff's off for Simmer Mancic. Interesting. Simmer Mancic, cross, shot saved by Brady. Oh, that's good to hear. Major leaguers, MLB players might participate in the 2028 Olympics. Because it's in LA. I figured that would happen. I'm sure it'll happen. The MLB players might be able to participate in the 2028 Olympics. I mean, who are we kidding? They probably will. I mean, Shohei Ohtani is right there. And And then most of the Dodgers, well, all the Dodgers players will probably want the Dodgers players to play for the USA and Japan in LA and have the final be between the Dodgers Japanese players and the Dodgers American players, plus some other guys sprinkled in. The Dodgers have Roki Sasaki, Yamamoto, Ohtani. I hope to God it's not Vancouver. Or I'll want to see Club America stomp out. You know what? But if Vancouver gets stomped out by America, I could say this to Montreal and Vancouver fans, even though Toronto's ass. At least not everybody could beat America. But we did. I agree. So take that. 83rd minute. Playing forward. Good. But hey, at least Toronto beat America in the Champions Cup. Montreal over 2 legs, by the way. Well, Montreal's final was 2 legs. Vancouver via America would be 1. But still, I think good picks. And a free kick for Chicago. 84th minute, 1-2. Can Toronto tie this up? Probably not. USMNT friendlies against England and Belgium fell through. They were supposed to play them in June. They ended up playing the same teams Mexico are. Latte Lath from Atlanta kit. Nice. Interesting. 84th minute throw in for Chicago. Williams and Barlow coming on for Chicago. Yeah. Portland kit's growing on me too. The details of simplicity are amazing. Yep. '86-minute free kick for Chicago. Yep, we're losing this game. Goal kick for Sean Johnson, 86th minute. Osorio's terrible. Yep. He's been washed for a long time. He's been washed for 2 years now, ever since that head injury, like right at the end of 22. And it sucks. 87th minute. I say stars slightly right now. Rantanen might play just to destroy the freaking Avs. Headed away. If he won, I'm sure he would have stayed in Colorado if Colorado didn't trade him like they did. Like before the actual deadline, let alone. I think he probably feels a little bit done wrong. At least the good news is he won't be a free agent after the end of this year. He's staying in Dallas, so he ain't got to move again in like 3 months. That would suck. I can't imagine moving once. Like moving once is a hard thing to do. You move twice in like 1 month, and then you got to move again in like 3 months. That'd be hell. You might as well just be. Cross in. Cozy Thompson. True. But them next to each other, I think that series is definitely going to go 7. Cross in, corner. I think the series is definitely going to go 7 between Colorado and Dallas. It might come down to who gets the home ice. It might come down to that. It's going to be tough. It's a corner. It's going to be tough. Corner. Cross in. Header punched away and goal kick. 89th minute. '90th minute. Florida. But I think Florida's winning the division at this point. I don't think the Leafs. Hell, we might not even have home ice against the Lightning at this point. Like the Leafs are, dude. 5 minutes stop time. They're sliding at the wrong time. They were underwater against a Florida team that didn't even give a shit. Imagine how underwater they'll be against a Florida team who actually cares. Still see Florida repeating at this point. If they come out of the East, I mean, Tampa could knock them out. I don't think it's as easy as you think. But the Leafs will, if the Leafs play the Florida Panthers in round 2, whether it's because they still somehow win the division or they win the first round against Tampa out of nowhere, kind of like 2023, it's going to be very similar to 2023 where Toronto gets their freaking lunch beat out of them. Probably. If Toronto somehow beats both Florida and Tampa in the playoffs, they're going to win the cup. I mean, I don't see how they wouldn't. They'll at least be in the Stanley Cup. Because if you could beat Florida and Tampa when you really, nobody thought you could, you're at least getting to the final and you really have a good chance of winning. Yeah, it means Toronto loses in 6. You're more hopeful than me at this point. Maybe things will change, but right now, it's only a month away too. Good news is playing forward, Davy Flores. Good news is it's still close enough that Toronto still has 2 games against Florida and 1 game against the Lightning to win the division. The bad news is they don't look anywhere near. Headed out. There'll at least be a throw-in. Elliott clears it out. 93rd minute. Corner. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Cross in. Headed away. And that's nowhere near. Chicago breaks. 2 minutes to go. Shot saved by Sean Johnson. I mean, I could see them getting it done in 7. It won't be any more or any less because it can't be, but any more. But I think, yeah, I think. Corner, 94th minute. I think they can. Yep. Throw in for Chicago with a minute to go. Throw in, 1 minute to go. Plays down, free kick for Toronto. Their last chance of the game to at least tie it. They won't. I agree. Plays forward. And horrible positioning. I expected that. 1 Hail Mary long pass. Bernadeschi. Bernadeschi's still running. And he passed it straight to a Chicago player. Lord have mercy on my soul. Jesus Christ. You ain't got that much time. Run. Corbianu. Cross in, out for a corner. And he's going to call for full time. He's going to call for full time. Of course. Full time, 1-2. Chicago wins. This team's cooked. This team is cooked. I don't care. They lost to Greg Berhalter. That team's cooked. I'm going to crash out. I don't care. I'm crashing out. I'm crashing out. I don't care. I'm crashing out. Well, that being said, if you like this stream, like it, share, subscribe. You know what it is. Tell your friends, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell notification button, subscribe, send some chats on the live streams, comment on this video, put us in playlist, share with friends and family, all that great stuff. I'll see you within the hour for the review. I'm crashing out. We'll see how good it does. This season's over already. It's over already. We're cooked. We're cooked. We're cooked. We lost at home on the home opener to Chicago. We're cooked. Unless something drastic happens, we're cooked. Unless something drastic happens, we're cooked. And I don't think they have the balls to do something drastic. I don't think they have the balls to do something drastic. With that being said, I'll see you later. I'm running. I'm out. Peace. See you.